the world are savable, it's unbelievable. This cannot be explained. There is no word in the English vocab nor French that can describe such a plan. It's out of reach to explain. We're too finite. We're too burdened by this world. Even in our complete rest, when you go to bed and you try to picture him in third heaven. I do that sometimes. You call it daydreaming. You do it for 2 minutes and you end up that you need to wake up the morning after. Fall asleep. It's limitations. Verse 11. For both he who sanctifies and those who are sanctified are all with the Father, for which reason he is not ashamed to call them brethren. That's basically the sanctifier issue. The sanctifier is the Messiah. The sanctified are you and I. And our union with him, we are one with the sanctifier. He resides in me. And will also be the one he will also be the one glorifier. If the sanctifier is God, God will be the glorifier also. So don't relax. Relax. He sees you as already glorified anyway. I'm still in the first reason. I'm still in the first reason for the incarnation right now. I'm going to finish it and we stop. Then in 12 and 13, always in the first reason, bringing sons to glory. Are you with me? I'm supposed to give you 4 reasons, but we finish 1. I'm not in number 2 yet. All of it is part of 1. Now you come with me in 12 and 13. Come. Saying, I will proclaim your name to my brothers. In the midst of the congregation, I will sing your praise. And again, I will put my trust in him. And again, behold, I and the children whom you have given me. It's 3 Old Testament quotation to show Christ's identification with us, with mankind. He quotes 3 OT passages to show that's why we're brothers, brethren. He shows the identification with you and I. Psalm 22:22. In relationship to Israel following his resurrection, identification. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 17. Isaiah chapter 8 verse 17. Trust in God to deliver Israel and to deliver us also. But in the context of Isaiah, primary context, it's not the church, but we relate. Primary context of Isaiah, it's not the Baptist or the Pentecostal, it's Israel. So they trust in God to deliver them. Are they delivered right now? No. Why? They don't trust in God, but they will. Us, it's already done. We have been found, and the remnant has been found also. 3, third reference, Isaiah 8:18. This one is spectacular. I don't know how I would explain it. This one blows my mind completely. That's why I did a slide for this. I don't know how to explain it. Isaiah was given 2 sons, 3 in totality, but that's the first 2. And he quotes it in the context. It's beautiful. The first son of Isaiah was a fellow called Shear-Yashuv. That's why it's part of when he says here, behold, I and the children whom God has given me. I and the children, circle children, I give you exactly the context in which he talks. Yesher Yashuv, it means a remnant shall return. Despite the national rejection of the messiahship of Jesus, there always a remnant. Emily and my wife is part of it. And the other son here, which is a sign, it's not a name, it's a sentence. But it will become the name of the second son, Maher Shalal Hashbaz. Maher Shalal Hashbaz. Swift is the booty, speedy is the prey. And in the context of Mahal Shalal Hashbaz, The swift, the booty, and speedy of the prey is the Assyrian invasion in 722 BC. The author uses it to tell them, smart up, because there is a judgment to come also. Not the Assyrian invasion, the destruction of the temple. Yoo-hoo! It's a masterpiece of literature. I have no more words, I'm done. That's why he quotes them, because in the ears of the recipient of the letter, when he says that quotation from Isaiah, you don't explain to these guys what it is. They memorized it. So many is alluding to Shear Yashuv because they are the Shear Yashuv. He wrote to the remnant of Israel, and guys, smart up, because Maher Shalal Hashbaz is coming. Not the Assyrian. It's a point of application, not the Assyrian. It's the AD 70 in light of a judgment to come. And these guys, they speak Hebrew. Yeah. I go crazy about that kind of stuff.
I had a reference in my Bible with regard to 13b from John chapter 10, verse 29.
13b. Behold, I and the children who have you given me.
Yes. And if you go to John chapter verse 29.
Yeah.
And it goes back to talking about salvation, I believe. It says, my Father who has given them to me is greater than all. No one can snatch them out of my Father's hands.
Absolutely. It's a good reference. But if you take your Bible, which is an imperative with Old Testament quotes in the New, you constantly, always go back to the context of the Isaiah 8:18. And Isaiah 8:18, it's in light of the Assyrian captivity, and he wrote that on a big tablet, which was a no-life sign for Ahaz, and then he named his second son that name, which is not a name, it's a sentence, just to have a living testimony of what is to come. And the author of Hebrews, like I said, not to demolish your stuff, Randy, but the author of Hebrews, they are Yeshua Yashuv. They are the believing remnant, the Messianic Jew. So when they hear that, oh, quotation of this, we know it by heart. It's in the book of Emmanuel within Isaiah.
Excuse me, Francois. What was the date? Was that 70 AD or 7022 BC?
BC, dear you. Assyrian invasion is before the Babylonian captivity, 722.
It is 722.
BC.
Okay, thank you.
Who would like to finish in prayer? Somebody please help me out.